Welcome back to StL Live. I'm Arika Parr, and I'm here with Kacie Starr Long and Emily Rose Massey of the 2015 Christian Authors Book Fair. So I've noticed that in movies, Christian movies are really becoming like mass appeal, right? With the War Room, which I haven't seen, but I heard great things about it.
You gotta see it.
Okay, I gotta see it. And so, I'm also assuming that these Christian books are similar to how the movies are gaining mass appeal. Is that true?
You know, Jesus Christ it's a great story.
And
you know, it's just good news, and I think people want to hear good news. You know, and that's the reason why I think God is calling people to write. And many Christian authors are using their journey, like Emily's, like myself, to give glory to God. And so that's what we're seeing in film and also in books.
And so this is the first year for your event. Tell me all about it.
Sure. Well, Emily, she's been a guest on my Christian radio broadcast. And like Emily, along with a lot of other authors, they've come on the radio broadcast to talk about how God has impacted their lives. And I just, in my prayer time, was like, God, how can we give glory? And the Lord just put on my spirit to host a Christian authors fair, to bring different authors, fiction authors, nonfiction, children's book, cookbooks, bring all these authors together and call for the readers to come forth and purchase these books and interact. And so it's just a way to give God glory right here in St. Louis.
That's really amazing. But a Christian cookbook, what are they making?
Well, you'll have to come meet Donna. We're Simply Cooking with Donna, but what she talks about is that God has given her creative ideas and witty inventions. He's given her a blend of seasonings, and she cooks for the homeless. And she also has created a recipe book of great cooking. And so she talks about, you know, feeding the spirit, but also feeding the stomach as well.
Oh, that's lovely. I like that. So 25 authors. Was it hard to find them all?
No, it was really easy. You'd
Wow.
be surprised.
I am surprised.
How many people, you know, who have a word, who've written a book, and they just need a platform. And I believe that there are people who are watching who want to read books that will speak into their spirit. They want their spirit to be fed. And so that's what this is all about. So we're just encouraging the public to come out and meet Christian authors, get books that will build and enhance your life with Jesus Christ.
So you talked about wanting to come out and read books, but people also want to write books. I know that you said that you're going to have a workshop for that.
Sure. So there's a Christian Writers Workshop. We need people to register for this. So if you know that God has called you to write a book, you're just not really sure how to get started, there's a little bit of interest in you, we're encouraging people to register for this workshop. I know that there's a link provided on the television. And, you know, come and stir up the gift.
I love that phrase, Kacie. That's great. Tell me, how did your gift get stirred? Because I, for one, I can admit, I always thought that I wanted to be a writer some kind of way or write something, and I never knew how to get started. So how did you guys get started? It took you like 4 to 5 months, but...
I've been writing ever since I knew how, writing short stories and poetry when I was younger. So I've always had that desire to share stories through my written communication. So the goal of writing a book, you know, like you were saying, it seems so daunting, it seems so huge, but it was just something that God had placed on the inside of me.
So did you just start typing one day, and then one paragraph turned into 5 pages, or what?
The hardest part, I was telling Kacie this before, the hardest part is sitting down to do it. That once you get started, just to tackle that is the hardest. But I had it outlines, like I said, and just kept going. Because if you stop, you'll sit on it, and, you know, but I just kept going.
And the workshop will teach you all of that and give you techniques on even how to start and sit down in one place, right? So to reserve your space at the 2015 Christian Book Fair, visit 2015christianbookfair.eventbrite.com. There's more StL Live after this. Stay with us.